Right, we got anybody there? Good morning, how are we doing? Sorry, I was just messing about doing other things at the same time, not really paying attention to you. So I don't know who's there. How is everybody this morning? Are we all good? What else can I buy? Morning, Sue. How are you doing this morning? Did you get your Edgar? Good afternoon, Jack. How are you doing, mate? That must be. Right. Where am I not seeing any of the others then? On the phone as I speak to Glasgow. How are you doing, Jack? You alright? Come on, we're very quiet this morning. Only till about 2:30 today, Jack. I've got some bits and bobs I need to sort out afterwards. So not long today at all. Hello, Disney. How you doing? Seen you for a while. Sorry, I'm just trying to buy something off the site, but I don't know what to buy. I'm terrible. Didn't have any Edgars? No. You need to get on and buy some. We won't be looking at them anymore. Seeing the prices of them. Not having that. All right, chill. Been holiday planning. When are you off on holiday? I know it wasn't that long. I'm sure it wasn't long before you go now. Sorry, I'm really lost what to buy now. I suppose, well, I don't really want to do that. Right, the 22nd. Well, it's not long at all now at all. Not long at all now. I know what I'm trying to say. Right, just a quick update on anybody that's waiting on orders. A lot of them are being sent out today. Obviously, I've explained why Ian sort of kept a lot of them back. So that's been gone. So people should start getting orders being confirmed as being sent or on their way to you now. Logan's only in for an hour or two today. But you should start getting emails coming through saying their things are on their way to you. So fingers crossed that starts happening. I'm looking at all of them. I've never thought, honestly, I thought I'd come on here today and make a couple of orders and I'd be all right. I made the orders that I want, but I've got a little bit left in me thing to spend, and I don't know what to spend it on. So let's just do that. So that's £3. And how long are you going for, Disney? I know you have told us, and I just can't remember. It's really rude of me. Let's have one of them. Let's have one of them. I think that'll be about it. Yeah, I know you've told us how long you're going for, but my memory is shot to pieces, so I can't remember anything. I sent off about 3 or 4 parcels this morning that I've been meaning to send off all week. And I had to message the people this morning to ask them what it was I was sending them, because I'd just totally forgotten. My memory is so bad. And then asked me something I did 5 years ago, and I can tell you in detail what it was. And for some reason, when it's short term, I haven't got a clue. Right, I will be with you. I'm literally just finishing this order. And then I'm yours for the next, 2 hours? I hate it when it does that. Automatically fills my card in, and then sometimes it puts it in as hidden. So obviously it won't accept a hidden one. Hi Popcorn, how you doing, mate? 4 nights coming back, Boxing Day. Gutted about Ian, hope he gets through. Maybe you need to stop giving out points as money. It must be make it harder for him. Funnily enough, no, the points side of things are not an issue in the slightest. Stock isn't an issue in the slightest. It's really difficult to try to explain it. It's, if you like, it's a cash flow situation. It's the easiest way to explain it. Just purely a cash flow situation is the hardest things. So at the moment, there's a bill that needs to be paid that can't be paid. That's what makes him insolvent today, and it is today because I did check before I came on. But that can change tomorrow for numerous different reasons. One being the person who the bill is owed to could say you've got another 6 months to pay me, in which case that would mean you're no longer insolvent at the moment. Or are we in thingy-mabobby today? StreamYards, is that what you mean? If that's what you mean, yeah, I'm on StreamYards today. So that's what insolvency is at the moment. So it could change, in a heartbeat. Say there was suddenly an influx of orders, that could change the situation again. But Ian being Ian, he lives his life on the internet, tells everybody what he's doing, and he doesn't want to hide away from it. He wants to tell everybody. So that's how he's doing it. Excuse me. Let me just catch you all up. Disney, popcorn, Disney. Good morning, Will. Good to see you. Angela, my darling, it's lovely to see you as always. Jack, good to see you. Oh, here comes the old witch. That word. Oh, you just said it. Oh, sorry, yes. Sorry, we are in insolvency at the moment today. But again, that could be, countless different reasons, really, as I was just explaining. John's not in the office today, so John normally deals with that. So it may well be a case we're not in insolvency today, but we don't know because John's not there. So it can all change. As for what people can do to support it, I had a chat with Ian again this morning. And Ian was saying to me, if people want to help, people want to support, people want to carry on. Sorry, GSA, I did see you, mate. I didn't mean to ignore you. We've had all manner of things, from CJ's refusing to be paid, and to, trying to help things out, through to people offering their help. And Ian is adamant the only way he wants people to help is by going across and buying a raffle ticket or two. Let me get up a banner on here for you, because that's quite an important one to show you. Raffles are all now free postage. Whereas before you were paying £1 postage on all of your raffle tickets, you don't pay any postage at all on them now. Excuse me. Why am I ignorant, Lou? Come on. I do need a cigarette break already. I know I've literally been on 10 minutes, but I do need one today. If I knew where I put them. So for anybody that wants to support, there's lots of different raffles on the site at the moment. I will just briefly run through them while I have a cigarette break. So let's do that. Oh, look at that, Lou. That's a snowman. Fancy seeing a snowman, Louise? Right, so the raffles that are left on at the moment. I'll do the ones that you can use your points with at the moment. And they're all, this one, the £725 mystery raffle sold out last night. And it was, I did write it down, didn't I? I can't remember. I will find out who that was for you. Because it was claimed last night. There we go. Mick Locke. That was it. Which was really nice because Mick had been online pretty much all day with us. So to see, somebody that had been on all night, when it was really nice. So the raffles that are left on, and these are ones you can use your points on at the moment. and I'm going to try and find out how many we've got of each one at the same time. So let me just bear with me for a minute. No, that's the wrong one. I want products, not customers. Right, so the first one that you've got left, you can use your points on, is the set of 5 Gruffalos. So that's all 5 coins with the COAs, etc. What is the price of that? I think it's, yeah, £3 a ticket on that. And there's 24 of those left in stock to sell. The mystery A to Z's, 10 of, is it? Oh. 10 mystery A to Z's from either 2018 or 19. There's 87 of those. This is the one that just baffles me, why there's so many of these. I suppose, admittedly, with the £1 postage, I can see why people were reluctant to pay it. It's £4.50 a ticket, and card payments only, no points, no vouchers, nothing. And that's for the 25 sealed bags, £250 of punting at the cathedral. And I'm gobsmacked there's still so many of those left. I really thought that would have sold out more. Good morning, RJ. Good to see you, mate. What else have we got? I've just done you. No. So the single Gruffalo with packaging and COA, there's 24 of those, 175. You can use points and everything on that. There's one for 20 of the People's Act 2018s. So it's a tenner's worth. And that's 125 a ticket. The 50 1973 clasped hands, they're £3 a ticket. You can use your vouchers and that on that, and there's half of them, those have sold. There's a Raw Mint package Gruffalo, 175 a ticket, 30 tickets, and there's 21 of those. I think. Yeah, and then there's just the £600 Prince voucher, but also thrown in on top of that now, I think Ian had said it was a £250. So you get a £600 voucher to spend on the Prince alone. But there will also be a £250 voucher to spend anywhere on the site. So you're actually getting £850. There, that's £5 a ticket, and that is card only payment on that one as well. That is the one that goes to some of the money goes towards paying for one of the CJ's travel and hotel, etc. when we go to the Mint. Right, let's have a look. Did my message just disappear? I haven't sent anything from you, GSA. It depends what was in the message, I guess. We had a hectic week, not been around much. Yeah, did my message just disappear? Depends what you put. Auto bot scrubs some things automatically. Hi Angela, cheers. If it's too long or it's got something in there that shouldn't be in there, there's several reasons that it could have not appeared. But by all means, type it again. So that's all that Ian's asking at the moment. Anybody that wants to support him in any way or shape or form, you can go across and buy a couple of raffle tickets. So you're not going to be charged the postage on that now. The other way that people can help, if they're interested, and again, I totally understand if people don't want to do this one, but people still can invest in the Great British Coin Hunt. But that is an admin payment, obviously cash only, not your points on that. And in the admin, if you put it as an investment, and you'll get 30%. Try again, GSA. That's all I can say, mate. As long as there's no bad language or anything in that like that, there's no reason that your message shouldn't be coming through. Let me go through, scroll back and see if I did miss anything from you. I haven't got anything that I've missed from you. I think the only question I've seen is you asking, if the number 88 was in it, it might not have appeared. There's all different, YouTube and that have got all these weird and wonderful rules. 88 they won't allow to appear in it. And then there's obviously certain words they won't allow. Smoking, if you're asking about smoking, we just don't smoke on screen, if that's what you're asking. Just something we don't do. Unless it's an early hour of the morning stream, then we might. But generally we just won't smoke on screen, if that's what the question was. But yeah, so that's all he's asking for at the moment. If people want to support, then by all means pop across to the raffles and buy some raffle tickets. Now you're not being charged for postage. And don't forget, you can go back on any of the old videos and get the voucher codes and use them as well. I know Logan's, because there's a lot showing sold out at the moment. Logan's in today, but he's only in for a couple of hours. So you might not get a chance to. Have I tried alternative to smoking? I have tried the vapes. And to be honest with you, I just can't. I just can't get on with the vapes, if I'm honest. I actually quite enjoy having a cigarette and a cup of tea. If you like, it's my guilty pleasure. If I'm stressed, there's nothing better for me than having a fag and a cup of tea. So I do quite enjoy it. But yeah, I have tried the vapes, and I just don't ever get the same kick from a vape that I do from a cigarette. So that's why I stick with the cigarettes, unfortunately. I know health-wise and all that, I shouldn't be doing it, and yeah, I know all of that. But yeah, I have tried unsuccessfully. Yeah, just do me a favour though, Disney. If you're going to do that, please make sure that you check that it is one that you can use your vouchers on. If it says card or cash only, then obviously you can't use it on them. And that's not directed at you specifically. It's just people have been ignoring what the rules say, and they've just been using their vouchers on anything. Used to smoke 30 a day, went onto a vape and not looked back. Yeah, see, it's just I just don't. Maybe it's my mindset. Maybe I'm just not in the right place to be given up at the moment. When I've tried it, I've not really sort of bothered, really. But yeah, who knows? Maybe again in the future I'll try again. But I just don't understand all these people that are sitting there vaping, and look, honestly, so I'll give you an idea of, you asked me have I tried giving up and using vapes. So this, hopefully, will answer your question. So you got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So I've got 18 bottles of them. So yeah, I think I have tried. Hi John, good to see you, mate. Wasn't ignoring you. I just don't understand, right? And I'll read you some of these flavours on here. So I've got peach, cherry, watermelon, pineapple, blueberry, orange, fruit salad, grape, strawberry, we'll say mango, raspberry, lemon, pear. I think I've said cherry already. Yeah, so there's a massive selection of them there. Showing the same three over again. That's the same three over again. God, see what I have to put up with from her. I just honestly, I don't get the point, right? If I want a cigarette, I want a nicotine kick, right? So how is going and having a few puffs on a watermelon's vape giving me my nicotine kick? I don't get it. So that's why I stick with my cigarettes. At least I'm guaranteed the nicotine kick from them. But by all means, if somebody wants to buy 18 bottles of vape liquid, then send me a message. I'll send them to you. 18 bottles there. Yeah, so that's just me, you know. I don't get the same kick from them that I do from a cigarette. So that's why I stay with smoking cigarettes. What was I talking about before that? Oh, the raffles. So, yeah, Steve Fraser night. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah. So the raffle. So Logan's only in for a couple of hours today. So I don't think he's going to get a chance to update any of the raffles. But having a chat with Ian this morning, it is that's something that he's going to show me how to do. So as soon as a raffle sells out in the future, then I'll just create a new one. So we will always have a good variety of raffles up on there. Don't understand smoking so much money to waste. I wish I had money to waste, Disney, I really do, but I get what you're saying. I mean, I literally started when I was, I don't know, 13, 14, and you were getting them at 99p a packet then. And I think I've just bought a packet this morning at £9.40 a packet. And every time I sit there and you say, oh, when it goes to £3 a packet, I'm going to give up. When it goes to £5 a packet, I'm going to give up. And I never do. And belief, that's right, nothing wrong with that, Lou. I generally smoke roll-ups, but if I'm going anywhere, then I will buy cigarettes. But don't forget, that's because I'm posh. Like Royal Tunbridge Wells, we've got to smoke cigarettes. We can't have roll-ups around here. I should really get a cigarette holder as well, because we're so posh down here. Well done, RJ. Thank you for that, mate. Appreciate that. Oh, 1 second. I'll just make myself a cup of tea. I am still here. Yeah, like always, if any raffles sell out while I'm online, then I will draw them immediately. I think we sold out of about 5 or 6 last night. Oh no, wasn't gold marked. And they were horrible cigarettes. Red Band, that was the ones we used to get. 99p for 12 gold mark. No, we used to get 99p for 20 Red Band. I can remember buying them 18p for 20. Well, and because I can remember being at school and the little corner shop even used to split them open and sell them to us singly. And I think we used to pay 10p a cigarette from the corner shop. I remember the bottles of 2020. Yeah, I've had some good days, good nights on those. Yeah. But yeah, it was Red Band that I remember. That's the first one that I vaguely remember. Um, so yeah, raffles, wasn't it? I was talking about. So any sell out while I'm on stream, then I'll just automatically draw them. And we'll pick a winner, hopefully, of somebody that's online at the time. We did, I think we sold out of about 5 or 6 last night, and all of those have been claimed now. And fingers crossed the prizes will be going out very shortly to everybody. Good morning, Judith. Good to see you. Warren, do you know Frass's favourite website? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I do know the one you mean. Yours are still pending from the 1st of December. I think I can beat that. I think I've got some that have been pending for a lot longer than that. I think from what Steve has told us in the past, they can appear as pending for quite some. Oh no, mine have been paid now. But they can appear at pending. No, they are. I've got my longest one. I've got I've got a 13p pending from the 21st of October. I've got a £9.90, no, a 72p pending from the 5th of November, and I've got a £2.40 pending from the 27th of November. So yeah, I've got quite a few in mind that are pending. Right, where are we? Yeah, Lou's saying it could be weeks on some of them. Number 6 and Woodbine. Warren, where can you get the £2 Hercules from? I thought it was Pobjoy, but I can't see it on there. Angela, unfortunately, you're too late, love. Yeah, they sold out within minutes on there. Should I tell them, Lou? I don't want to say it publicly. There is a way that you can get Hercules. It's not easy, but if you're interested, send me a message, and I'll tell you how you can get Hercules immediately. Well, it won't be immediately, but your order can be placed immediately. But I don't want to say it publicly how you do that. But if anybody's interested in that, just send me a message and I'll let you know how you can do it. I don't know too much about Hercules because, if I'm honest, it was a coin that I didn't particularly like the design of it anyway. So I didn't bother sort of looking into it, you know. Plus, I knew that the chances of actually getting one on Popjoy yesterday, you know, you had more chance than winning the lottery. It's a really difficult one without trying to let on too much. I think Popjoy announced that it was a limited edition to at issue price. Yeah, I can get them at issue, or I can tell you how you can get them at issue price. Yeah. But trust me, it's not going to be easy. But it is possible, and it is all legal. So yeah, if anybody wants to know that, just drop me a message and I'll let you know how to do it. But I think it was 1,750 they said that they were issuing. Let's just say that coin is nowhere near as rare as people think it is. And I'll leave it there. That's all I will say on the matter. If anybody wants to know how to get it, just send me a message and I'll let you know. But I don't really want to say too much publicly. I mean, I know it's going for good money, don't get me wrong. I saw some last night. Yeah, there's one now on eBay that's still got 9 hours left and it's up to 87 quid. You know, so some of them are going for good money. Somebody's got it on there at 125 quid, buy it now. £109, buy it now. So, yeah, they're going for good money. Thanks, Lee Warren. Can you message me? Can I please, if anybody wants to know, can you please message me? Because I just won't remember who to message. My memory is absolutely shot to pieces when it comes to things like this. So if anybody wants to know, please message me. I'll even pop my email address up. I've had a couple of messages come through on Facebook. And as soon as I'm done on here, then I will let people know. So please don't expect me to give you an answer immediately because I've got this stream to sort out first. But I'm only here till about 2ish. And then if somebody comes on after me or whatever, then I can answer your emails then. Don't worry, you're not going to run out of time. This isn't one that's going to sell out in the next hour. Yeah, not a problem, Ron. GSA, not a problem, mate. Will, honestly, all of you, it's not a problem. All I will say is it's not an easy one to get, okay? But you can get it. And I'll let you know how later. Right, what else have I got? Other than that, that's about it, really. Yeah, I don't want to waste too much time on it. Lou's only got 200 of them. And you know, though, Lou, with what I've told you this morning, that if you were interested in that, you could get 200. Also, everybody, just so everybody's aware, you are aware that this is only number 2, and I think it's 12 or 13 of them that are going to come out. You are aware it's not just going to be like 2 in the set. There's a big set of them that are coming out. And Popjoy are extremely, I don't know what you'd call it, sly or clever. That in the way they do it, they never give you a great deal of notice as to when the next one's coming out. Sometimes it's only 24 hours notice that they'll give you. So then your chances of getting it are obviously extremely narrow. Right, enough about Popjoy and the Hercules. Let's go on to... I haven't popped up any links this morning. So the Royal Mint, I think today might be their last day. Oh no, it must be tomorrow. It's the 11th today, isn't it? They're 12 days of Christmas. I post you up a link every day. What's today's? Today is a gold ticket. What's a gold ticket? Today we're giving one lucky individual the chance to win a Royal Mint Experience Gold Family Package. Right, what does a Gold Family Package give you? I don't know, it doesn't really tell you, does it? Guided tour, how to find us, start your own snowman. I don't know. Royal Mint. Yeah, I don't know what a Gold Family Package is. But anyway, that's what the prize is today. But also remember that if you also you win today, you would also win the Gruffalo and Mouse Silverproof, the Snowman Silverproof, Paddington at the Tower Silverproof, the Royal Mint Annual Bear, the George, is that 5th or 6th? Half Anna, Legend of the Ravens 2019, Game of Thrones House Stark Brilliant Uncirculated Medal Cover, a Royal Mint Experience Family Ticket, Queen's Beast Unicorn of Scotland Sterling Silver Lapel Pin, and a Britannia 2019 1 ounce silver proof. So you win everything that's been drawn previously. And all you have to do is pop in your name and your email address. And if I can find the stream back. Oh, you can strike your own silver proof on the gold sorts. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. So honestly, everybody that's messaged me, I will get back to you. I can't promise it'll be today, but don't panic. This isn't a coin. Everybody's panicking like mad over this Hercules, and it's really no need to. Trust me. Trust me. I don't say that very often. Yeah, I'll get back to everybody this afternoon. At some point, and I'll let you all know. But yeah, so there's your Royal Mint 12 Days of Christmas prizes, what you can win. There's also going to be a 12 Days of the New Year. And this is going to be a Great British Coin Hunt version of 12 Days of Christmas, but we're doing it as the 12 Days of the New Year. And similar sort of thing. So if you win on day 1, you just win the 1 coin. You win on day 6, you win that prize plus all the ones previously. So obviously you want to win the last day because you win absolutely everything in it. So for the 12 Days of the New Year, and this will get added into newsletters and everything in the build up to it. So it will start on the 1st of January. And day 1 prize is a mystery £5 coin. Day 2 is an aviation. Day 3 is a mystery pair of cufflinks. Day 4 is a Bannister packaged coin. Day 5 is Girl Guides. Day 6 is the Boy Scouts. The guides and the Boy Scouts will be like this one. So it's part of a package that's been cut down the centre. So you've just got the Scout. So it'll be a similar sort of thing with the Girl Guides. Then day 6 is a Britannia. No, day 6 is Scouts, sorry. Day 7 is a Britannia. Day 8 is the A to Z album signed by all of the CJs. So it'll be an A to Z 2018 album. And it'll be signed by all of the CJs. And it will include 1 mystery letter per CJ that the letter will relate to that CJ. So for an argument's sake, for Louise, obviously L is the obvious letter. If for any reason that's not there, then it would move on to a P for Pollard, etc., etc. And you'd have that for every CJ that you've got. So you'll get 1 letter per CJ. Day 9 is a Gruffalo with COA. Day 10 is a set. Obviously, you can see the prizes get better as the days go on. Day 10 will be an HMS Belfast set, so it'll be the £2 normal, the half and the full error. Day 11 will be a silver-proof mystery and a pair of 2015 Britannias, normal and upside down. And day 12, the final day, will be a £1,000 mystery prints parcel. But obviously you also then win all of the other 11 days as well. So that's not a problem. So that's something that we can have going forward, and we will be publicising it. It depends what coins you're talking about. GSA. I've no idea. You're going to have to be more specific with me on that as to what coins you're waiting on. Stevie is my order on the way. Honestly, I'm going to put you in a timeout in a minute. Yeah, all the orders. I know there's been a massive backlog on orders, and I say it's for several reasons. Several reasons. Ian was obviously holding a lot of orders back because he wanted to ensure that people with mystery parcels didn't get duplicates in there. So that was one of the reasons. Obviously, the office got absolutely overwhelmed at the weekend with orders. So that's taken them a long while to, to catch up. And then also, I think Logan's had a day off this week. Yeah, I read the rest of it. You just got your email. The D-Day 50p and the Spitfire and Lightning £2. If they are ones with the COA, they're unlikely to get sorted before Christmas. I'm assuming they're the ones with you wouldn't dare put me in a timeout. Hey, don't even go there, mate. Louise dared me and I put her in a timeout. So don't even go there. You've got no idea what I would do when it comes to dares. So yeah, GSA. So I'm assuming that you mean by them they are all of the D-Day 50p, the Spitfire and the Lightning, all the COAs. Okay. Ian briefly touched on it yesterday. It's highly unlikely that you will get them before Christmas. But he did say that he's going to attempt to go and he's going to attempt to do some of them this week. But just don't hold him to that. There's an awful lot of other things that need doing. Yeah, all COAs. Oh, did something just happen? Yeah, so it's unlikely that you'll get them GSA. But Ian is trying his best to get around and catch up with all of that. The funniest thing is, Stevie, is the first time that I timed anybody out as a joke, I did it to Lou as a joke because she was always on my case. You won't time me out. So I thought I'd do it for a laugh and time her out. And I thought that once you time somebody out, you'd be able to cancel it. No, you couldn't. But it didn't work because rather than just time her out, all it meant was I got the next 3 minutes of abuse on my phone instead. So it didn't work. Yeah, right. So I've got loads of messages asking me about that. So I will, honestly, as soon as I come off, I'll let people know. So yeah, obviously, I mean, the main thing on it, GSA, it's so time consuming. You can imagine you've got to sit there and rip them all out of the packaging, then they've got to be stamped individually. Then you've got all the COAs to deal with it. Ian's not due on Matt, although if there's something particular that you wanted to speak to Ian, I can get him on. But he's not due to come on. But yeah, if there's something that you want to speak to Ian about, Popcorn's just realised he's got my WhatsApp as well. So messages are coming through there now. Yeah, Matt, if there's something, in particular you wanted to speak to Ian about or you wanted to ask Ian about, then just let me know and I'll give him a bell or a message and get him to come on. But he's not scheduled to today. Wednesdays are generally a bit of a manic day. John White's off today. I think Logan's only in for a couple of hours today. So Ian's trying his best to catch up on everything. Excuse me again. Oh, I didn't really want them stamped. I can send in a message, but I'm not going to make any promises on that. Normally when I try and sort somebody's issue out, I'll tell them that I promise it'll be sorted. But that one, I can send the email in for you, GSA, but I just cannot at the moment give you any guarantees that will get sorted. All I can say is the last that I knew, and that was last night, somebody asked a similar question. And Ian did say that although it's unlikely they'd be sorted, he would hopefully be starting on some this week. Lou, that's what Ian should have sent that lady yesterday. Yeah. Let me give him a quick bell, Matt, and it'll be easier to see if he can pop online for 2 minutes. He may well be watching anyway, or listening anyway, but we'll see if we can get him on for 2 minutes. Right. It's me. I'll put the phone down now then. Okay, yeah, cool. Put the phone down now. Right. Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm online. I'm on the live thing. So it's all right. Right, sorry, Matt, but I can't always go as fast as what people want me to go, mate. And when you phoned me this morning, it's far too early. I always tell everybody I don't start work till between 10 and 11 o'clock because of my own health issues. So it was far too early and I didn't get to the phone in time. Right, so your 1972 2P, we're going to have a problem with that. And we're going to have a problem with that because the kind of condition that you want it to be in, I ain't got it. I've got another one here, but this one's tarnished. So if you're looking for something in like, you know, absolutely perfect condition, I ain't got one. I get them now and again, but I ain't got one. So I'll have to refund you for that. Okay, so he's telling you can send that one back if you want. Just send that back then if you want to. Well, no, it's not if I want to, Matt. It's if you want to, mate. I'm just looking on the screen, and what you bought was a good condition one. You bought a VGC one. You didn't buy an uncirculated one. You didn't buy a proof one. You bought a VGC one. So, like this one I've got here, I mean, you know, just to give people an idea, right, what I do and why I do it. So can you see that this one is tarnished? Now that is brand spanking new. It's not circulated. It's come out of a set. It's come out of a proof set. But because the air's got in, like I always talk about, the air, it's tarnished. Now I would just chuck that in a VGC one in a good condition because even though it's tarnished, it's much better than what you'd find if it came out of circulation. And the one that you bought is a circulated coin, VGC, which is circulated. So it should be in scratched up, whatever condition, you know. I mean, you ain't never going to find something in circulation that's even as good as this. And this has got a dirty grey tarnish. You can see it better with the plastic on. It's got a dirty grey tarnish on it. And you'd still find you have to go some to find one better than that. So I can't do anything about that. I've cleaned it since I received it. Yeah, I mean, if you want that, you can have that back, no problem. If you want us to refund you for it and you can go and get something else, that's no problem. As for the dove, see if I've got a better dove. It's not a problem, Matt, honestly. It's not a problem, mate, but it's what you want. You know. No. It's entirely up to you, Matt. But it's not causing any problems. I did tell you it's popcorn. Don't dare me. I will put everybody's messages up to him when he comes back. Where are we? John Benson. He can hear us in the background anyway. So John Benson, hi Ian Boss. Sue, hi Ian. Hello John, nice to see you, mate. Judith. I've got 2 uncirculated doves left. Right, let me just switch it to you. And that one's got a little scratch on it. Sue's got a nice dove for £2. Has she? Oh, he's gone again. Right, so let's go back. And where did we get to? Who was the last one to say hello? Hello. Popcorn says hello. Lorna says hello. Yeah, to be honest. Here's a funny one, right? If someone wanted an uncirculated dove, I would feel comfortable selling these 2 coins. They're in good enough condition for me to be like uncirculated out of a bag. So they've maybe got a little bit of knock, but they're still in spanking condition. But they're not proof condition.
In fact, I will probably take them out of there and put them in the other one. So no, I'm not happy with those. Not for what you want. I'm not happy at sending these. I know what you're looking for. And it helps because when I know what a customer wants and I know what a customer's looking for,
it makes it a lot easier, yeah.
Yeah, it does, Warren. So, no, not happy with that. In fact, when you get time, I'll still leave them there. Yeah, maintain zero quality, because that's all we've got, isn't it?
Yeah, Yamsaki, I hope I've said that right. Hello to you. Sue, how did your hunt go?
After looking at them, I'm going to stick them in a VGC box. So, no, so we might have to refund you on that one. So you'll have to have a little think about that, Matt, what you want to do about that. And if you just want me to send you the 2 back that you sending me, I'll send you them 2 back and I'll put a $5 worth of points in your account. If that would suit you. Obviously, I want you to be happy. A lot of technology.
Oh, this is about D-Day Spitfire and one other COA coin that he doesn't want stamped. But wondered if you could give him an idea of when he would get them.
A COA coin that you don't want stamped?
Yeah, it's a D-Day, a Spitfire and a Lightning.
That don't work. Because
So
all you're doing, it don't work because all you're doing is you're paying me more money. If you haven't got the stamp, you've got nothing apart from the bit of paper that says it come from the stunt. And even then, you can't say on the bit of paper what letter it is because they all say what letter they are. So I don't get that. You've stumped me there.
Yeah.
I don't get stumped off them, but you've stumped me. Why have you not stumped? Because if you think about it, all that becomes a case of is taking it out of the packet, sending it to you, and charging you extra for it. It don't work. It's not good for you. You might as well just buy a raw mint package one and take it out of the packet.
Angela's asking how you're feeling today.
Yeah, all right, not bad, thanks, not bad.
Matt has said if you refund him for the £2, send the 2p back.
Yeah, I can do that. And if you want to, if Warren, if you don't mind firing off, I know I'm here and I'm at the office.
Yeah, no, that's right.
But he's busy. So if you don't mind firing off an email, it will go through to John because it's John that does the refunds anyway.
Yeah.
And we'll refund him for the £2.
Yeah.
And we'll send the 2p back. And just put in the message. Ian said, could you put a couple of quid on top?
Yeah, not a problem.
And we'll refund you when we'll do a couple of quid on top in your points balance thing.
Yeah, not a problem. I'll do that.
Okay, now I've got to wrap a parcel, so I'll leave it alive. I don't mind leaving it alive, but I'll be back in a bit.
That's all right, not a problem. Right, so hopefully that's answered you, GSA. And hopefully that's answered you, Matt. I will ping that email across to the office now so I don't forget it. I mean, we'll wait till he comes back, GSA, and we'll ask him with regards to what you've just put up. But obviously I can't see it at the moment because I've just got to fire this email across from Matt. That's all right, Matt. As long as it's all sorted for you, mate, that's fine, honestly. And I say I'm literally sending the email across now. I thought you was back then.
Bloody hell.
Right. Are you back?
Well,
sort
of. I've just nosed this right up.
So Matt is happy. He's sorted now.
Yeah.
GSA is saying he's happy with that, but without the stamp. So yeah, I'm kind of
happy with that, but without the stamp. Okay, I'm going to need that on an email then from you, Mr. GSA. You're going to have to send an email into John, and if you haven't already, and specifically ask for that. It's a weird one. I mean, how do I give you a letter? All right, I'll think about it.
So I'll pop up the email address for you now, GSA. If you just send the email.
To pass it up. To pass it up.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So what he's saying, Ian, is he won them with, obviously in an auction using the coins, that he didn't want them anyway, so he's happy for it to be without a stamp.
Right.
Angela, no, sorry, I didn't see your question. I'm sorry. If you want to fire it up again, Angela. I was waiting. I could hear it just about to slip out then.
I know, and all because I've forgotten whose name's on the bloody. Course it was. Course it was. Now I remember. Carl, it is. Global.
Global Hunter.
I'll bug it up.
Right, and then I'm going to give you an update on the raffle tickets, because, right, that email's been sent off for you, Matt. Yes, that is still the plan, Angela. That is certainly still the plan. Nothing has changed at all with that going forward. So we don't need Ian to answer that one for us.
I know, that's what I meant to ask you. Have you already done the password? No, they need.
And of course, don't forget this weekend from 12 PM on Saturday, it's the 5,000 subs auction. And if I can find a list of all the coins that you can get, I'm not going to leave it up because it takes up half the screen. But if you want to take a photograph of this, this is all the coins that you're going to be able to bid with during the auction. And obviously the sort of the big one, if you like, for the auction will be the gold proof. As yet, we're not sure what it's going to be. It'll either be a, what did we say it was going to be?
I'll tell him, you do them next.
It was either going to be a Peter Rabbit gold proof.
Are there any more?
Go on.
Are there any of the raffles? Sorry to disturb. Are there any of the raffles that that are sold out and you haven't got a winner for?
No.
Can he just go and delete now and just stage new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's no winners that they're waiting for. So all the sold out ones can go.
You took note of all of them yesterday when we were doing it live. And
1 minute, Warren. As in, oh yeah, I've done all the prizes except the only one I haven't done is the £700 one, isn't it?
yeah, I've sent that over to Logan this morning.
You sent that to Logan. Yeah, so if you haven't got an email for it, I've done it.
Yeah, that was. Let me find it. I've got it. Somebody that was on all day yesterday that he won that, so it was nice that it was somebody. They were there for virtually all of our stream yesterday.
Sorry, was you talking to me then?
Yeah, the £725.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. It was Mick Locke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well
which
done,
was
Mick.
nice. He'd been
He
in the
doesn't
stream
win very often.
No, he'd been in the stream all day yesterday.
Just gonna see if I've got something to put this in.
Yes, your email's been sent, David. We're just waiting on getting an answer back.
Yeah, boxes anywhere.
But obviously, just bear in mind, like Logan's only in for 2 hours today. John's got the day off today, and obviously they're the ones that deal with the emails. What I'll do actually, while I'm still here, I'll ping another one across.
Maybe not that I know of. You know everything about them. Just cut it in half.
Right, so I've sent that across for you as well, David. Again, so hopefully we'll get you an answer on there. Not a problem. Sorry, Ian, my parcel is still showing as can't be found on the Royal tracking site. It's be a pain. Don't worry if you don't know. Angela, if you could pop up the order number for you, I can also check that as well. Hey, you're an awesome person. I subbed on a sub back and watch my feeds. You can. We do that with pretty much everybody there. Kaylin, we ask anybody that's in the streams to sub each other. I'll pop you up. So I've just popped you up a name there. He's a really nice guy, this one, Kaylin. LightyCollects. If you can go and sub him, he's a really cool guy. He'll sub you back for sure. Are my parcels there? 640 coins. A lot of those being sorted out and sent today, Madeline. So fingers crossed yours is also in that. You've got to try, haven't you? Come on. I get left behind. Everybody else is building up all of their sub counts. And I just, I don't bother pushing mine enough. 3 of us still got Kate. Oh, she's been told by the doctor to have complete rest. Bless her.
Anybody else want one?
Don't forget to make Kelly one. She was upset about that yesterday.
Yeah, I know. She don't want one now.
So Madeline's asking if
I'll get in trouble for saying this, right? Chauvinistic and all the rest of it. If I go, see, just like a woman, change your mind. See, every 5 minutes, change your mind.
Madeline's asking if you got a 600 parcel there.
Have I got a 600 what?
I don't know. Are my parcels there? 640 coins.
Are my parcels there? 604. Ah, that'll be what she means by that. Is she means where she bought coins.
Oh, right. Okay.
And I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with any of the ones where people keep asking me, have you got the coins? Have you got the coins? And I'm not dealing with that. They come in, Logan deals with it.
Yeah.
You email Logan and tell him who bid what for however many coins. And then Logan just keeps those emails, he prints them off, puts them in a box, and then he waits for the coins to arrive, and then he ticks them off and matches them up. So that's all in hand.
Is he still hungover from his day off? Oh, we've lost him now. Oh.
Hello, speaking.
Yeah, we got you back. Order number's 14285. Let me just have a look then. I'll see what I can find out for you on those.
Might come off. Can you hear me all right still?
Yeah, we're still here. That's December.
Come off, I'll come out and go back in again.
Ah, right, okay. What that might be, Angela. Let me just check the others. 14264. Yeah, that's a mystery parcel as well. And I'm guessing that the last one is also going to be 294. 14294. I'm guessing they're all mystery parcels, yeah. Okay, off the top of your head, do you know if you've sent 3 mystery parcels to Angela?
Angela's done.
Yeah, so she's saying that, let me find it. She can't find them on the Royal Mail tracking. So with the tracking number you've given her.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Good point, though. Glad you brought that point up, Angela, because whereas when they print the orders off, sometimes they'll print the order off, and if they're looking at the invoice on that order, and Logan will look at that, and you'll automatically know whether that should be assigned for delivery or not. And if it's assigned for delivery, he'll get a signed for label, and then he'll paperclip it to the invoice, and he'll enter that label on the shipping, and then mark it as shipped to take it off the system. That's when you get an email with the number on it. However, what we've decided to do with all of those mystery parcels is 90% of them are being sent by Hermes now. So those labels will be redundant. So those tracking numbers will be no good. So don't worry about it, Angela. Just allow a couple of days. Everybody should have these by Saturday. They're picking them up tomorrow morning. That's Thursday. And it'll be Hermes. That'll be within a couple of days. So I should imagine the only one that's being delivered for Friday delivery is Popcorn King's one, because he said he needed it for Friday, which I've got to check on. I'm just double checking the Popcorn King's one delivered Friday. Yeah, that's fine, but can we have one?
So hopefully that answers you, Madeline.
See what I mean? That way we make sure it gets there Friday.
I want.
I don't mind that one. So whereas, just an update on the delivery for a lot of those mystery parcels, like your one and everything else, Warren, that'll be actually delivered on Monday. Picked up tomorrow, a couple of days delivery, and they're saying Monday, because they don't count Saturday.
No.
It's not classed a working day. But there's still a chance you get a knock on the door Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they are all flying out. There's a couple more big ones to do.
Thank you, Lou.
I'm gonna have a cup of tea, and I've got to get on and do some more. In fact, I might take my tea up with me.
And if you keep an eye on all the raffles,
he's literally doing them now. So you'll have another dozen raffles in a minute.
Yeah. Where are we? Right, that's cool. Right, I'm just going to leave you with Ian for a minute while I go and check if my postman's been today.
That's nice.
I won't lie, I will have a smoke at the same time. I think you all need to get on and have a go at Ian for where's his Christmas decorations and lights. Right, so I will be straight back. I just need to go across and check my post. So I will be straight back. I just don't want to today.
We talk about these things. Oh, Logan. Oh, I see.
And I've got dogs at home waiting for me.
It's not that, is it? Raffles are all free postage now. Get as many done as you can then. Can you take it home with you and do the rest? Well, you will if we sort it out for another day. Like a day off in lieu or something. Can't you? You can have loos. A day off in lieu. God, blimey, that's donkey's years old, that is. I know what it is. They'll all be upset with you if we haven't got a load of raffles. See, telling him. Now where do we start? A couple of people that ain't got one yet. Right. There's a big one.
Oh, that's better. Right, where are we?
We're here.
Right, so mystery parcels, Madeline.
Didn't see this one. Got another one for Carl Smith.
They literally, as Ian's just explained, they're all being sent out over the next day or so. So they're all being sorted. Sue's got helicopters outside. Ian said have a day off in lieu. I missed that, Lou. I nipped out to see if my postman had been.
Hello. I'll come off a stream a minute.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, I just nipped off to see if my postman had been. So I didn't hear what he said about a day in lieu. Oh, and the only thing that was in my post box today, nothing exciting today. That's all that's in there at the moment. Can Jesus really give us peace this Christmas? That was all that was there. They've sent a search party looking for Scott. Well, Scott is in the WhatsApp group. That's where he is. He's chatting busily in there at the moment. Yeah, perhaps they're checking on the corner. Yeah, you reported him for not getting you an Edgar. Right, so anybody that was asking questions, have all your questions been answered? Got to go, Warren. Bye. Goodbye, Angela. You have a good day. He certainly is, Sue. He's having a bit of a moan up in there. What was he talking about? Edgar is doing his heading. Nobody is selling it for under £50. Right, so Madeline, what's happened is anybody that ordered mystery parcels. So Ian purposely kept the mystery parcels back because he was aware that people were going to be ordering more than one. So the reason that they were kept back was in case people ordered more than one, and he didn't want to replicate in your second mystery parcel what was in the first mystery parcel, if that makes sense, because you wouldn't want to get two mystery parcels with the same thing in it. Some were sent out yesterday. The rest are being sent out today, tomorrow and Friday, and they should be with people by no later than Monday. So hopefully that answers you. He was stroppy. He didn't sound very happy in there. But, yeah. So yeah, hopefully that's answered you, Madeline. Anybody else that had questions? Is everybody else's questions answered? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll even put one up on here for you. Also, what Ian was saying was that they've changed from using where's that gone? That one. They've changed from using Royal Mail for the parcels, and they're now using Hermes, I think he said. And Hermes don't count Saturday as a working day. So it'll be Monday that they'll start arriving with people at the latest. So hopefully that answers that. Get my phone back on charge. Unfortunately, the other thing to tell you today is it looks like there's not going to be anybody streaming this afternoon or this evening. It looks like it's going to be me until 2 to half 2. What the actual... Sorry, I nearly swore then. Why have you sent that though, Lou? I'm really confused. Sorry, just sending a message. Yeah, no, honestly, that's just a confusion there, Madeline. It's not a problem. It doesn't matter if it was cash or card. Ian purposely kept the emails back, or the orders back, because he didn't want to give people replicas. So they are all being sent out. We just assumed that it was by coins because a lot of the auctions were in coins. So that's our mistake, but they're all being sent out this week by, I think he said tomorrow, Hermes are making a collection. Can't even spell now. So yeah, so hopefully that answers you, Madeline. It doesn't really matter if it was coins or cash. They were all purposely held back so you wouldn't get duplicates in the parcels. Warren, I've got the missus to send the email. That's brilliant, GSA. It doesn't matter, you know, who sends it, as long as it's, you know, gets sent over there. Lou's got upset with me, okay? Because I sent some parcels this morning. Let me show you a picture, and she's got upset with me. Bloody thing is too full again. Oh, where's the... Oh, that was it, wasn't it? Right, I'm only showing you this briefly because obviously it's got Lou's address on it. So I'm only going to show you it briefly. So there was 2 parcels that were being sent to her this morning, and she had a right go at me. And I wasn't telling her what was in them. And then I gave in and I told her that one's for her and one's for Emily. No, he doesn't need to combine them. It was perfectly fine. And Lou, what if I sent you? And make sure you get it right. Not send 3 different ones on the same day. I couldn't, right, for 2 reasons that happened. The first one was that the first parcel wasn't from me. The first parcel was from Madeline, and the postage had already been paid on that. So that wasn't an issue at all. And the second reason was the 2 that I've sent to you is one for you and one for Emily. And therefore, I don't want to get them mixed up. I don't want you getting Emily's and Emily getting yours. It makes perfect sense to me. And it only cost me £28 in postage, so it was a bargain. Warren, what would you like in your Christmas stocking this year? Don't say Angela. I don't really go in for all of it, John, if I'm honest. I'm not, I've said it before, I'm not a huge fan of Christmas at all. Thank you, Disney. Thank you very much. Look at that. Makes logical sense to her. Stop your whining then. No, it's logical. She's saying I was being logical. Not you. She's agreeing with me. Yeah, sorry, John. No, I don't really go in for all Christmas and all that, you know. For me, roll on Boxing Day, mate. It's over for another year and it's done. I think Christmas is overrated. They drag it on for too long. You know, it's the best part of, well, it's all of December and the best part of January. And I'm just, it's all right if you've got young kids and that, but once your kids are old enough and grown up and moved on, you know. Why pay extra postage and call it logical? Because one parcel's for you and one parcel's for Emily, and I don't want them mixed up. And the third parcel wasn't for me at all, and the postage was already paid. Perfect sense. Absolute perfect sense. They are. Disney's parcels arrived, Lou, and it's amazing, thank you. I don't care whether you live together. You'd have mixed the parcels up. You'd have opened it all up and you'd have been right, whose is whose. You two live together, right? So when people send you when people send you a Christmas present, Lou, right? Do they wrap it up and put Emily's inside it as well? Save on wrapping paper. No, they give you a present, they give Emily a present. No different. It was it wasn't £28 in postage, it wasn't. I don't know if I've got the right one here now. What's that? St John's. No, that wasn't it. Thank you, Sue. See? Emily is my wife. She gets half of everything by law. That's not the point. She doesn't get... if people are sending you a Christmas present and they're sending her a Christmas present, they don't put it all in the same parcel, do they? It's perfectly sensible what I did. And anyway, do you know, let's just wait and see you tomorrow. Let's wait and see you tomorrow, Lou, and let's see if you're telling me how stupid I am tomorrow once you've opened. If they arrive tomorrow. Because I did send it first class by 1 p.m. Yeah, first class signed by 1 p.m. Right, so where are we? So bearing in mind, yours wasn't the only one that I sent. Okay, it wasn't just you and Emily. I sent a bigger parcel to somebody else. And the total postage was £8.60. That's not bad. And now look at all the receipts I've got just from the 2 minutes in the town. Right, that's it. I'm not arguing with you anymore. I did the right thing. You wait, the next parcel I send you, Lou, I'm just going to do the same as I did before. I'm going to put on there, what did I put on there before? I'm just going to put one stamp on it, so you have to pay the extra postage next time. I can't win, can I? Oh, I just realised that picture I sent you earlier, Lou, I was just going to show that again on here. I just realised she's got hideous red eyes, isn't she? So I'll let you find another one. I'm going to show you a picture of my daughter. I'll find a nice picture. This is it, John. Exactly, mate. At least you're getting a parcel, Lou. I didn't even get a card. I did buy a box of cards today, ready to send off to people. She'd absolutely kill me for showing you this picture. I don't care. I'm going to show it anyway. Yeah, this is a totally different picture to what you saw, Lee. That's her. Bless her, she is a good girl. Let's do... That's it. I'm not sure if she's mine, because she certainly ain't got the looks from me, is she? Maybe she was the milkman's. But yeah, beautiful girl. But I am biased. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's right. I totally agree with you, John. She certainly don't take after me in any shape or form, mate. That's her mum. Yeah, she's a good girl. Bless her. Right, anyway, I don't know why I thought I'd show you that. I just thought I would. I am, trust me on this, Sue Scott. And Kate's cards will be in one envelope. So yeah, you just says all about you then, Lee. It's height. I know the word I'm trying to think of. I can't think of the word now, but never mind. Oh, what a lovely photo. I must take after her mum. Beautiful. She's gorgeous. Lou, behave. Bonnie girl. It's fine, Lou, and thank you. Lou, don't know if you saw my last message, but I have received your parcel and they are great, so a big thank you. Wow, lovely photos. Awesome. She arrived yesterday. Yeah, she is. She's really nice. Really good girl. And I know everybody's really biased when it's their own kids and that. But she's honest to God. From the day she was born, she never gave us any trouble at all. From taking her home from the hospital, she slept right through every night. I think she had maybe 2 or 3 bad days with teething. And then even growing up, you know, as a teenager and that, and they're always in trouble and that, she never gave us any trouble at all. Absolutely brilliant girl. But moving on before I get too emotional. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you who my daughter is. Yamski. I think I'm saying that right. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. Hello to you. I'd sleep if you was my dad. You're boring. That girl can sleep anywhere, Lou. Absolutely anywhere that girl can sleep. I can remember going to see her. She was really quiet one day and we were like, where is she? And I went in her room to see where she was. And she was in the bottom of her wardrobe, upside down, asleep. She can sleep anywhere. I'm off to get some food. Catch you later. Good. Enjoy your food, mate, and we'll catch up soon. It did. I meant to WhatsApp you yesterday, Lou, but crazy day. Warren's never arrived yesterday. I was fuming. That's why I know I'm due a couple of other parcels today, Lou, but I literally just popped out to see if yours has arrived, because I know all mine have lately that are meant to be signed for. The postman just whacks them in the post box. So I thought, I haven't heard him knock today, so I'd pop out and see. But no, there's nothing there at the moment. Now, children, behave. You've been told now, Lou. First class recorded delivery. I did look on the tracking number on it, but it didn't really say anything on there. I'm not apart from Kate, she's my mini-me. I think that is so sweet though, Lee. My daughter's now, My daughter's 26 now, and her and her mum are inseparable. Even now at 26, they have been, you know, all their life, but even now they are best mates. They go on holidays together and everything, and that's really sweet. I think it's nice when it's like that. It didn't mean me, Disney. I'm always well behaved. Now, you just remember this, right? You're all sitting here telling me to behave. Remember this tomorrow when Lou comes on after opening her parcel, and you remember to tell her to behave tomorrow, because it is the thought that counts, Lou. All right? Just remember this for tomorrow. Right, I'm just going to skip across for a minute and check something else out. Right, there are some new raffles slowly going up. There's a new 2018 A to Z folder, including the mystery letter. That is a 50p a ticket. There's a Stephen Hawking's gone up today. That's £1.50 a ticket. There's a Royal Mint package Peter Rabbit gone up today, £1 a ticket. Aviation gone up today, £1 a ticket. They're old ones. Yeah, so get yourself over, check the raffles. And as Ian says, is that if anybody wants to support him, then support him by going across and buying a couple of raffle tickets. There's still a raffle for 100. For 100, that's a lie. For 10 mystery A to Zs. That's 100 tickets at £150 each. I thought we were close to selling that one out. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. But yes, there's new raffles appearing, you know, all the time. Just keep an eye on the page. So I thought that, I don't know, maybe I'm confusing it with something else. Great Lou on live tomorrow. See 3D bits then. I have to set the example as a CJ. Just remember all of this that you're telling me. Remember all of this tomorrow. I don't know if Lou's going to join us tomorrow, but Polly's going to be on tomorrow. I'm going off to meet her in about an hour. And she'll be on live. I think we said 5 till 7 Polly's going to do tomorrow. I think it was something like that. That's Monday. Yeah, 5 till 7 Polly's going to do tomorrow. Me, Polly and Sue take over. Go for it. If you want to be taking over between 5 and 7 tomorrow, I'm more than happy for you to do it. Team girls, do you know what? I would love nothing more than to see a team of you girls on here. Because if we don't smash the viewing figures then with some eye candy on the screen, there's something wrong with you. Certainly is. Me and Kate are like that. I think it's lovely, Sue. I really do. She's saying she'll sit on my knee in the mobility scooter when I get old. Oh, I love it. That's just what my daughter and her mum are like, and I think it's so sweet. Yeah, just like best mates. It's really nice. Me, Polly and Sue take over. Go for it. I'm not being rude. I mean the brass 3D bits. You're never rude, John. We always know what you mean. Lou's in love with John. Bless her. So yeah, it is. It's just so nice, I think, when you see families like that. I won't tell you what I think about my mother. We'd get the channel banned if I started going into thought of her. But that's a different story altogether. So I don't think you've got anybody else coming on today. Oh, excuse me. I just got to send Lou a message. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody else on. So I might hang on till about 2:30, beg your pardon. Push the boat out today. But yeah, I don't think anybody else will be coming on afterwards. Lou, read your WhatsApp. This is an important message I'm asking you. Oh. I know, I'm sorry, John. I've tried to get some other people to come on this afternoon, but people are busy or whatever. That's not to say that it won't change later on in the day. Oh, sorry, I was just really bad yawning there. It doesn't say, it won't change later on in the day. It may well change. But as it stands at the moment. Thank you, Lou. Thank you for that. So it may well be that later on somebody pops on for an hour or two. But as we stand at the moment, there isn't anybody. So that's a perfect chance to say at the same time, if there's anybody else out there that would like to have a bash at becoming a CJ, then just get in touch with one of us, let one of us know. Ideally, get in touch with me because I set all the schedules up. So ideally, if you can get in touch with me, that will make it a lot easier. And I will promise you I will fit you in at some point to stream. That won't be a problem at all. And you won't get left on your own. Like with Polly, she's only streamed, I think, once so far. Oh, dear, I've got to do it again. Oh, my word. It's terrible. Sorry. That's really bad. Yes, you won't be left on your own for the first couple of times.
Just we'll hang out another time. Don't be a stranger. Stranger. Yes, I remember it like it was yesterday. Although I don't really remember yesterday all that well.
For the first couple of times that you stream, Lou, can you come on after Warren? Lou's at work at the moment, Disney. I don't know whether she'd feel comfortable doing it on her own either at the moment. But she's more than welcome to. But I know at the moment she's at work. So I can push it till about 2:30 at the latest. Because I've got to go and meet Polly at 3 o'clock. Or near as damn it. So I can't really leave it much later than 2:30. Judith might have to clean my oven then. Oh, this is really bad. Sorry. Oh, my word. I can't believe how much I'm yawning today. Might have to clean the oven. Honestly, that is any other job in the house I don't mind doing. Cleaning the oven has got to be the worst job there is out there. I'd rather do anything than clean the oven. Right, to stop the yawns, I'm going to go and make another cup of tea. Hopefully that'll work. But yeah, that is my honest cleaning the oven, Judith. I hate that job. To this point where the last time I did it, I very nearly got somebody in to do it for me. I just detest that job. So anything else I don't mind having a go at. But that one, no. Oh, great. And now the weather's decided to throw it now. Yeah, I don't know what it is about cleaning the oven. It's just one of them jobs that I'm just not happy with. I don't like doing it at all. Okay, so more raffles are going up as we speak. There's now a sheet of 30 commemorative 50p's. They're £1 a ticket. That's a new one that's just gone on. And remember, a lot of these you can use your voucher codes on as well. Just read the description of the raffles first to make sure that you are allowed to use your points on it. And as I've said on this one, in case you weren't aware, all your raffles are now free postage. So you won't pay any postage on any of them. We've had lots of people since Ian made his video and then came live yesterday saying, oh my God, I want to help, what can I do? Just pop yourself over, get yourself a raffle ticket or two. Trust me, because all silly little things like that really do help. And again, don't forget, you can go back and watch any of the old videos where we were doing the spend £4, get £3 off. You can go back and watch any of those videos and get the voucher codes from there. I've been guilty of doing it in the past where I've been posting up some of those codes. We'd rather that people went back and found those codes themselves now. Because obviously that contributes to watch hours, etc. on the channel. So rather than us posting the codes, where if you go back and have a look, that contributes to people watching our videos, and that all helps. But yeah, by all means use those codes on it. Don't forget, we always tell you about the Fiverr code that you can use when you first sign up. But also don't forget there's also the other code that you'll find on the bottom of all of your invoices that tell you can use the code new member, capital N, a capital M, new member, and that will give you 25% off as well. And that code is valid for anybody to be used once. So again, that's another code you can use. Nip across, get yourself some raffle tickets. Which ones are we close to selling out? I know the set of 5 Gruffalos, that was quite close to being sold. Ideally, we would like that one to be done really by the end of this week at the latest. Where was that? Yeah, there's 20 of those left. That's the lowest one, 20, yeah. So that's the one I'd ask people to do it on. Right, where are we? Judith also hates doing her oven. Warren, if you get another new volunteer, I'll join for an hour, sound only. You're welcome to tomorrow, John. I'm on at the same time, 12 till 5 tomorrow. You're welcome to come and join me for an hour tomorrow. You can come and do mine. Also hate that job, yeah, seriously. I'm at work this new weekend and nights I can do. Okay, no problems. Don't work too hard. Well, okay, Lou, can you come on this evening and do some tonight? It'll give me and Polly something to watch when we're in the pub. Don't work too hard. She spends the day abusing me on WhatsApp, Disney. She's hardly working hard. Right, that's another script done. Right, so let's come back on for what we got, 20 minutes. And then I am going to have to call it a day. I'm only really hanging it out to see if the postman turns up, because I didn't really want to miss him today. But yeah, so if there's anybody else that have got channels, or you're just a regular person in here, you can come and join. Just ask any of the CJs to pop up a link. And what happens is when you come in, before you go onto the screen, you appear in a box below the screen where we see you. And all you've got to do in there is show us your face in there. And then you can just, before we put you on the screen, you can just click stop camera. So you just appear. Yes, Louise, do it tonight. Yeah, go on. In fact, I dare you to do it tonight, Louise. So yeah, anybody, you know, even if somebody, you've seen Angela, she's popped up a couple of times now just for a quick 10-minute chat. Anybody wants to do anything like that, you're more than welcome. Just ask whoever's on at the time to pop you up a link. It is good fun. You will enjoy it. And you've seen the responses that everybody gets. Everybody's so kind whenever there's somebody new coming on. So that all helps. What else can we do? I don't know what else we can do now for the last 15. What we got? It's definitely a dare, Lou. Judith, beg your pardon. Definitely daring her to do it. Although, to be honest with you, actually thinking about it, it might be a bit difficult for you to do. Just trying to think. Sing a Christmas carol. Not a chance in that word. Trust me, Disney, you do not want to hear me sing. Actually, let's saying that, if I'm very careful and I only play you a very short clip, this was me singing down the phone to Louise the other day. And Louise, actually, she was blown away by it. She thought it was the real thing. Let's do it on this one. Right, I think it's a 30-second thing that we've got before the copyright laws come into effect. So I'll only play you a couple of seconds of it. But Lou was totally blown away by it. She thought she was listening to the proper recording. Right, let me just find it exactly where it is.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more?
So there you go. That's all you're hearing. That was me singing down the phone to Lou the other day, and she loved it. But that's as much as you're going to get out of me. But no, I don't sing unless I'm incredibly drunk, or on my own, I do not sing. So Lou was very privileged to get me to sing to her. Above my window. What's above my window, John? Disney loves that song. Well, I'm in the wrong job. So I'm man of many talents, I am, Judith. Many talents. Let's see.
Is there something else you're searching?
Oh, I can't do anymore. That was after the vodka. No, that was me stone cold sober, that was, John. Absolutely stone cold sober singing that one was. Let me tell you, right, I'm going to see if I can find another one to play to you. And be honest with this one. Tell me what you think of this one. I've got to see if I can find it, though, because it's on my social media account. And so to give you an idea, this was... I don't do all the... where is it? Right, can I just go onto my thing? I don't do normal presents. I think normal presents are pretty boring. So I like to do things that are slightly different to the normal. Right, so let's see if I can find it. Oh my God, I didn't realise I had so many on here. That's worth watching again. Oh no, I haven't got it. Why have I not got that then? Oh, well, that's dull then. What's this one? Right, that's not it. Ah, this is it. Right, tell me your honest opinions on this. Right, let me skip it. Where is it?
Did you give me how many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too.
Right, so come on, now tell me your honest opinion on that one. Disney wants more. Yeah, I know what one you want more of. I want your honest opinion on that one, though. It probably was a bit too quiet, that song, so I probably should have given you the first one. And before anybody asks me, no, that wasn't me singing. Peter Christmas. Oh, yeah, I could do on there, John. Yeah, that's an idea, actually. Even better. How'd you get all the backing instrumental? No, that's not me. The last two that you've just heard, where I was saying I don't do normal Christmas presents and that was paid for my ex to go to a recording studio and record 3 tracks.
Was that you singing?
No, the last one wasn't. The first one was me.
Was it?
Yeah.
Like everybody else, I don't believe you.
No, the first one was me singing to Lou down the phone. But the last two, that was my ex on. I paid for her to go to a recording studio and record an album.
I'll have to get you doing more singing then.
No, I need to be extremely drunk before I sing.
Is Madeleine still on?
Madeline, are you still here?
Because Madeleine's giving me a bit of an issue.
Must have tight trousers on. Yeah, Madeline's still here.
Okay, so I have a bit of confusion here because, as you know, when we sold the mystery parcels, this is going to be difficult because Madeleine can't hear me. When we sold the mystery parcels, some of them we sold as mystery parcels, some as coin parcels, some as print parcels.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a customer note, £250 parcel, please no t-shirts or prints. I can't do that. Unless it's sold specifically as a coin parcel, I can't not put prints in.
No.
The whole idea of it. So it's only if it's a specific coin parcel that I'll put coins in. Otherwise, it will have anything at all. So that gives me a bit of a problem. So what I can offer Madeleine is where I've got a message that she doesn't want prints, I can refund that because I can't do a mystery parcel that cheap and then let somebody pick what goes in it.
She's asking if you can email her.
It's the best way to sort that out.
Yeah, it's easier with Madeline to do it.
I'll talk to John tomorrow. Tell Madeline I'll talk to John tomorrow. We'll email her, but her order will come next week.
Yeah.
Because I need to sort out with it. What's this one over here? Steve Fraser. Let's do Stevie Fraser. A bit of space.
Yeah, so Jude, if that was it. So the present before I bought the recording studio was I what was that for? I think it was for Valentine's Day. I sent her swimming with sharks. But unfortunately, she came home, which kind of defeated the object. They didn't tell me that they'd fed the sharks before she went and swam with them. I wouldn't have paid for it otherwise.
Ooh. Oh, bitchy, Carrie.
It was actually, to be fair, it was actually a really good deal. I didn't realise you can do that at any of the, what do you call them? Oh, come on, what are they called? Oh, I can't remember the name now. No, it didn't work. Oh, God, what's the name of them? Where you go to them and you see all the fish and all that? Is it sea life centres? You can swim with sharks at any of the sea life centres. Because the one I took her to was the one in London. And you can swim with them there. David, I can answer that for you, David. No, you can't choose. They are totally random. But Ian's trying to do it in a way that you won't get the same prints in multiple parcels. Yeah, there's a lot. I didn't know there's so much you can do at those sea life centres. You can swim with sharks. You can go and feed the penguins and all that kind of stuff. And the Sea Life Centre in London, that's got piranhas there that are vegetarians. They don't eat meat, which is a bit weird as well. Yeah, I didn't, trust me, when she went swimming with sharks, I could have paid an extra tenner and gone with her, and I was not a chance. I'll stand up the top and watch. I'm not getting in there with no sharks. Yeah, it was good fun.
60, 119, it's supposed to be 180. facilities.
Yeah, feed the penguins, all that kind of stuff you can do, Judith. And the good thing is when you do any of their experiences like that with them, they also give you a tour around the backstage of it, if you like. So you go behind all the scenes and you see sort of their breeding tanks and everything else backstage. And I found that more interesting than going on the actual Sea Life Centre itself. It was really interesting. All right, okay. You can try and answer this one, Ian.
Oh yeah.
So David Lister's saying for the prince, I'm assuming he's saying he's got a mystery prince parcel.
Who is?
David Lister.
Oh yeah, I did him one the other day.
For £150. He's saying, can you pick which ones? I've said no, you're doing them at random.
Yeah, no.
And he's saying he's just trying to make a set with ones that he already has.
Well, yeah, see, that's the idea, David. So, that's the idea. You've got some cheap, you've got points, you've got money in your wallet. Now there's a print there and you think, oh, I do like these, I want to get the other ones to match. So you go on, you buy them. That's the whole idea.
Well done, Javid. Good to see that you've got your parcel, mate. Did you have to pay any extra postage on it, Javid? Because I'd watched that, Lou. She is a bit dodgy.
3060. 3060.
But yeah, I'll definitely, certainly if you're not far from one, Judith, if you've got a Sea Life Centre next to you, I'll definitely look into it and see the things that you can do backstage.
140.
Because it is amazing.
200.
I remember walking into a mother bear and 2 cubs in Canada. That was scary enough for me. We've got one, Polly you probably know, not far from here, that you can go and feed the lions and that. I wouldn't mind doing that. But they only open a couple of times a year and they are extremely expensive. Hello, Polly. Are you in the pub already? You can't be already. It's only just gone 2. I gave my son a giraffe feeding experience at Blackpool. He was so confident and the zookeeper was impressed. He told the giraffe...
I don't suppose old Stevie Boy's on, is he?
Which one? Popcoin or Fraser?
Fraser.
No, I haven't seen him all day.
You're not watching, are you, Stevie?
I haven't seen him today.
Lurking in the background. Oh well. It's just that he's bought so many, it's going to be difficult to make Steve's where he don't get any repeats.
Yeah. I'm logging off in about 7 minutes, Polly, and then I'll be heading over to meet you anyway, so I won't be long.
Pub.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, Judith, if you're close to a Sea Life Centre, book it, have a look, go on the website and have a look and see what experiences they offer. Because some of them are really good and they're not as expensive as you think they are. I'm sure, all right, it's a few years ago now, but I'm sure when she did the swimming with sharks, I'm sure it wasn't even £100. So yeah, they're not that expensive. Not when you take into account everything else it includes with it, you know. So that includes your, I don't know what you want to call it, your experience, plus you walk around the Sea Life Centre, plus your backstage pass as well. So when you factor in everything else to it, it's really not a bad deal at all. But yeah, if you're into that kind of stuff, definitely look at it. Right, so let's have enough of that. Lou's sending me photographs. Oh, I like that, Lou. Yeah, but that is a pretty impressive one, Lou. The very first picture you've sent me. Oh, they're both the same coin, but yeah, okay. That's not bad considering it wasn't what you'd bought and they've just thrown that in. I take it you're watching as well, Lou. And that's just been thrown in as an extra. That's not a bad deal you've got there at all, is it? Will's just got his prize from Collectology. Oh, she's now sending me more pictures. Yeah, that's beautiful, Lou, honestly. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this.
70.
So Lee picked up a bargain on eBay and they threw this in as an extra for her.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't even ordered, it was just an extra that they put in there.
That's nice.
1986 £2, still in its blister. These were just extras that came in there.
Very good.
So yeah, you've done all right there, Lee. No. No is the answer to that. Right, so Polly, what am I going to bring with me? There's no point in me bringing the Panto set, is there? Because you've got that, you've seen all that, haven't you? Trying to think. I said I was going to bring the
410.
I'll bring the pieces of 8 and I'll bring the monkeys I said I was going to bring, didn't I? The primates. You've got the Peter Pan set yourself, haven't you, Polly? I'm sure you said you've got Peter Pan. Oh, well, Will, you've done all right there, mate. A Gruffalo in Royal Mint packaging, a snowman, Merry Christmas ingot, and a Gruffalo postcard. All for Collectology. Nice one, Will. Well done. Right, so you've not got the Peter Pan set then, Polly. Right, so I'll bring pieces of 8, the primates, the Peter Pan. That'll do, I think. And then obviously the other bits and bobs that I need to bring anyway. Right, so that's sorted.
Can you put that in order for me?
I'll
show you.
That's the set. I was talking to Lou this morning, and I didn't really know where to go next with what to collect because I don't really bother with £2 myself, although I've got a few. And I was umming and ahhing about where to go next for the set. Obviously, you know, don't get me wrong, come next year, it's going to be a ton of new 50p's out that we're all going to be running around like chickens trying to find.
just want to get some of these out of the way because they're just popping up.
But I think next...
Print one off and then let me get to it, and then you can go back to it.
I will tell you after I log off, Ron. I don't want to do it publicly, that's all. So yeah, so my next port of call I thought was going to be I want to go down and maybe try and collect the full set of Father Christmas. Yeah, go on.
Remember that little thing you was setting up with a couple of the others? Buy what you can for 20 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one off of Steve.
All right.
I haven't received anything off anybody else, but I've had one off of Steve. So
yeah,
Steve 20 quid.
Yeah, we're waiting for Hannah.
Okay. Is it just Steve and Hannah?
It was me, Steve, and Hannah, but Hannah was supposed to go next.
Oh, right. What am I supposed to be doing with these? Raffling them or?
No, not to begin with. You're supposed to hold on to them and then value
decide who's got the best deal.
Yeah, and then put them up for a raffle afterwards.
Gotcha.
With the idea it then becomes self-funding. So it becomes self-funding then, so we don't then have to pay out and do it again.
All right.
What I'll do is I'll because Hannah's obviously dropped off the radar a little bit with some of her personal problems.
Yeah.
So I'll open it up to one of the other CJs to have a go. Yes, I know, Lou. I'm not forgetting Polly's little parcel from you. I've got that already here to go. Yeah, we covered that. She can't wait. Yeah, that's all right. I'll email everybody when I come off and let you know. But literally, I'm about to come off now. Just wait for the boss man. Because I don't know if he's going to carry on or if he's going to stay or go. Are you staying?
How many people on?
You got 20 here at the moment.
I don't mind, but it's just that I can't see comments and things like that. So, I mean, I don't mind having the camera follow me about at work, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But it might be better off to switch it off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a problem.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because it will only slow me down, and if I've got nobody on with me, it's different when I'm on with you, because then I can just walk away and whatever.
Yeah, I think.
So we'll call it a day there. Don't worry, you know, we're not going anywhere, and people will see that the stream will go quiet for a few hours here and there, and that's cool.
Yeah, I said somebody may well jump on later anyway.
Yeah.
So
as soon as somebody jumps on, it will send a notification.
Yeah, so that's not a problem.
All right then, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, I will be back tomorrow.
There might be some more tonight. There's new raffles up there anyway.
Yeah, lots of new raffles up. Somebody might come on later on today. If not, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Bye, everyone. See you later, one. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah, cheers, John. Ian. Right, thank you.